It's real talk. Right now, people are always getting triggered. They throw the bait out there and they start reeling it in, and here you go. And they're drawing you back into that loop. Is because other people get it going on that are not even doing this. They're not trying to fix the problem. They don't know what the problem is. There's not even. Now what you see is just a direct portal of dragging you right back into the whole thing again. So you choose. This should be your mantra. When you start seeing it pop off, you should start laughing like, oh my goodness, they really tried to draw me into that. They are going to be here forever. This is ridiculous. Like, but I'm not. So I'm not going to jump in. Just make sure that you're aware of this, because every time you jump in, this is like you're not letting the wound heal, if you may. You're not actually allowing, it's a cumulative effect. Power is a cumulative effect. You're filling up something. It's like water being dumped into a vessel. So if every time, and now remember also, we talked about this a long time ago so the more power you start building up, they be trying to milk you for this power. It's almost like they can smell it on you. Like this stuff you cannot see physically with your eyes, but people can feel it and you can feel it. So once you start charging up, and when you're avoiding these conflicts and confrontations, like Napoleon Hill says, he never met any successful person that got into petty confrontations. Okay? That's in The Secrets to Success. So that means that, I even found myself doing this sometimes, so I leave one message and it's like, okay, my guy, all right, here we go. And I'm giving him a good 150. They only gives a character limit here, so it's like 150. So I'm deleting this stuff, and then I'll catch myself. Like, my guy, what is to become of this? What are you doing? Please put this thing down. That's how you gotta be on yourself. Every time they're trying to drag you in, I'm laughing about this. I'm laughing, it's bringing me to tears because, it's same thing, make you laugh, make you cry, right? So it's real talk. Right now, people are always getting triggered. And this is like, they throw the bait out there and they start reeling it in, and here you go. You're going at this. This is not even a worm. It's a, what do they call that? What did the fisherman call the thing that's not even real, right? It's just basically the lure, the fake lure that's just plastic with all the hooks in it, with all the shiny stuff. You're not even getting the worm. You're not even getting the chum. They're not even chumming the water for you right now. They just bringing one of them cheap ass Kmart $3 lures, tackle, yeah. So I said a tackle with the bob, with the cheap 20-cent bob on the top, and here you come, big fish. And then all your power, all your energy, everything. We are trying to get one turn happening here, one turn of the Nautilus to completely dissolve this whole thing about the unclarity of the past. So what I'm telling you is that, yes, many are going to have to go through the hard knock life shadow world of getting themselves together, but I'm also presenting that there is this other way where you can just master one cycle and then apply that symbol to all your cycles to open all your doors. So basically what you do is, in this experience, you distill the experience to a key. And then once you have that key, it's going to open up all those wombs. And when you walk into them, instead of you feeling the triggered, the abuse and the fear and all the kind of things that were associated with that creation, keep walking. Keep walking through, because insisting that others, including myself, get out of this pattern. Because we've learned what we need to learn. We've healed already of what needed to be healed. We've grown up, and now it's time to shed these concepts of death. So the judge is under control and tries to put everything else under it with that control, versus in control is, I'm the Lord of my own life. I'm the master of my own sovereignty. Somebody else coming talking that crazy stuff. Why am I going to spend juice and jazz on them? What is, at the highest levels, if somebody is really, really getting on your nerves, the greatest thing that you could ever do to show them that they never won was to ignore them, to where it never even ticks. It never even ticks. That's how you'll know when it doesn't even tick. You know, sometimes you may have this under control. You wasn't gonna do nothing anyway. but you'll be burning up inside. You still haven't mastered it yet. So somebody say, hey, what am I gonna do? Work on that. If you still feel a reflection where somebody does something, you feel like you need to jump in and reload all the codes again, just fix that. And I'm sure you'll be great. When the whole thing, the fake death thing happens, that fast shift into doing something that is just immediately exhausting the energy or immediately bringing you into a space that does not feel comfortable for you. Why would I go in a space that didn't feel comfortable for me? Right? So this is how do we master this, through the ways of seeing it clearly. If I am willing to make myself upset, that means I'm willing to send myself back into a world of abuse. And I'm willing to send myself back into a world where nothing's ever going to happen for me, really, or I'm never going to reach the top, or I'm always going to be begging, or there's always going to be an issue, or there's always going to be a problem. Do you get where I'm coming from? So if I'm willing to let somebody else right now at this stage in time say something to me that lets me turn my frequency into something that does not make me thrive and feel comfortable with who I am, then I am willing at the end of my life to come back into punishment, to despair, to fear, dishonesty, possession. I'm willing to come into all of that because that's when it happens.
What we are about the business now is awakening.